Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my bare face. Today I am doing a brand spanking new product review, and it is from none other than Kosas. Kosas is releasing their Revealer Concealer. It goes live today on both Sephora and Kosas.com. So they did reach out to me and ask if I would like to collaborate them in this video. So this is a partnership between the two of us. So I am so excited that they reached out to me. You know that I have been a huge fan of the Kosas blushes, lip products. I even love their 10-second eyeshadows. Those I need to do a dedicated review on as well, but me and Kosas are teaming up to bring you this video right here. So like I said, concealer, 28 bucks. All the shades pair perfectly with their existing tinted face oil. I am going to be quickly applying this today as well. Of course, you know I have no makeup on at all. So I'm going to be putting the concealer on, show you how I like to apply it. I do like to show the differences between the two eyes. We are just going to kind of delve very much deeply into this. So before we get started, let's just talk about the packaging. The packaging, as always, is the cutest. It looks a little something like this. It does have your traditional concealer tube, yellow top, which I love, and Kosas there across the front. Your shade name will be right there on the bottom. When you open it up, they do have a pretty traditional wand for applying product. It is one of those more flat applicators, which I love because you can really get into the little grooves, cracks, creases, wherever exactly you would like to conceal. So this is a makeup skincare product. I love that. So there's caffeine in here. Caffeine helps to brighten and depuff the eyes. There is also pink algae in here. The pink algae helps to maintain glow, brighten up the area. You also have arnica in here, which is formulated with panthenol, and the two together create a beautiful combination for helping to fight blemishes, which of course you'll be using this to conceal them. And then we do also have hyaluronic acid and peptides in here to give you that just plump look to the skin that you know is kind of mandatory in my world. Hyaluronic acid does magical things. So now that we've talked a little about the concealer, it is $28. It's available today. I am first going to go ahead and put some base on. I'm going to do their tinted face oil. This is a beautiful combination of oils in it. You do need to shake it before you apply it to mix the pigments and the oils together. It's supposed to be 10-second makeup, really quick and easy to apply, and that is all the truth. All right, so excuse the lighting change. I feel like I was getting really lit from this one side and it wanted to cast a shadow on my face since we are revealing the Revealer Concealer today. So I am just going to go ahead and first start off with my tinted face oil. This does come in 16 shades. I am using the shade 3, and all of the Kosas concealers do have corresponding shades with this. So if you already love this product, this will be a really easy way to shade match and mix and match. If not, they have really nice swatch photos on the website, and I do have 3 shades of the concealer here to experiment with, so I will make sure that I share those with you guys. So I'm taking the shade 3 on their tinted face oil. What I love about this is how quick it is. So I'm just gonna rub that in my fingers. I'm gonna kind of melt them together. And I actually like to use my fingers to apply this. It has a really natural finish to the skin. It is just going to help even everything out. And then you can go in with your Revealer Concealer to add a little bit more coverage underneath the eyes on any blemishes and anywhere that you have some redness and things like that. Alright, so I quickly wanted to zoom in so you kind of see what I am working with. It did cover up a majority of all of the redness. You can see the under eyes are nice and prominent. That is my problem area. I always have a little bit of redness around the chin and around the nose that I like to cover, but no real blemishes to conceal. But what is great about this concealer is that since it is a brightening formula, it's designed to use everywhere. So if you want to highlight certain points of your face, feel free to use a shade lighter and just get a little bit of that brightening effect as well, because it can be very beautiful, especially when you're doing a very minimal look to just brighten those areas. So I am just going to go in with the corresponding shade 3 and the Revealer Concealer. I did already tell you guys that it does have this really cool spongy applicator that's perfect for getting in all the nooks and crannies. You really don't need a lot of this product. It is a medium to full coverage. I think a little bit closer to a medium. Very nourishing, highlighting, hydrating, all of those buzzwords. So I'm just going to take this right underneath the eye like this. I will take a little bit under my nose and on my chin. So this is a really creamy formula that's very easy to blend, but it is not at all tacky, and you guys will see that. I'm just gonna do a little highlight action here on the center of my forehead. And now how I actually like to apply this product is initially with a brush, and then I will soften the edges with either my fingertip, or you can use a beauty sponge as well. But I just like this so I can maintain the coverage of the product. So if it doesn't look completely blended immediately, just know I am working on it. But you can see how easy that this taps out to perfection. And a good tip is always to get some concealer in this area right here, because that is one of the darker areas on the face. It could just get really dark and sallow looking. So I'm just really lightly tapping this all in before we go in and further blend it. But you can already see it's doing a great job concealing, covering redness. And now I'm just gonna go in with my beauty sponge here, and I am just going to kind of tap right on top. So there's a seamless blend between the tinted face oil and between the Revealer Concealer. And you can see it's quick, it's easy. I'm just gonna take whatever's left over on my eyelid, because to neutralize any color or discoloration there, I should say. All right, so I realized as I applied it everywhere that I did actually want to show you the difference between two eyes. So I'm just going to zoom you guys in a little bit closer so we can take a look at that. And this is pre-applying any setting powder. So I will apply the setting powder here momentarily. All right, so we are in close. This is of course the eye that has the Revealer Concealer. This is of course the eye without. What I love, this glow. Really beautiful. If you choose not to set it, I don't always recommend that due to the more emollient properties of both the products that I've used today, but to each their own. You will get this really nice highlighted finish that I love, and I do want to maintain, so I'm going to very minimally powder this area. You can see in combination to here, this is much more purple. What I love about this concealer, and what I am so picky with, especially because it does have a pretty good medium coverage. I could probably use a tiny bit more there, but I do like this more natural look as far as concealer is concerned. If I'm honest with you, I just like to brighten the area and have it look really radiant and natural, which this is amazing at. Anyway, you can see it's not clinging to any of the fine lines or wrinkles, and I want to show you that further, that even when I apply a little bit of setting powder, which I am incredibly light-handed with it just to kind of set it all in place, it doesn't further emphasize it either, and that is huge for me. So I'm just gonna take a dusting of this, just like that. That's all we really need. A little here, a little on the chin, a little around the nose wherever I applied that concealer. And just look, it looks like, oh, you got, 12 hours of sleep, good for you. So really natural, healthy finish. Still just looks like my skin, which I love, but better. And just because I need a touch more in that area, I just put a dot more, and I'm just going to buff that in with my finger and the brush, just to get the most natural finish. All right, here's the finished look. I finished off with a little 10-second eyeshadow from Kosas, some Kosas blush, a bit of brows, a bit of lashes, and of course their wet lip oil glosses that I am in love with. But that is it. That is the Revealer Concealer. It is available now on Kosas.com and Sephora, of course. 28 bucks and it's yours. Before I left you, I wanted to share with you swatches of the 3 shades that I have. I do have tones 1, 2, and 3, so I'm going to pop up a quick image of that here. They are, like I said, all corresponding with the tinted face oil shades, so if you already have that product, feel free to just match it up. You are good to go. Skincare and makeup in one. Beautiful emollient finish. Hyaluronic acid to plump, glow, brighten. It does it all. And proof's in the pudding, guys. My under eyes look fan-freaking-tastic. So I am going to include a swatch photo of all those 3 shades for you down below. Direct product links as well in case you are dying to try it like myself. Like my under eyes look like, oh my god. I've had about a week to experiment with this product prior to this video, and it is all that I have been using, and I am a stickler for concealer. I would not agree to doing this video if I did not think that it was magical, but it absolutely is. Anything that you need to know, I'm going to include down below some facts, information, ingredients list on the product. That way you can check it out and see for yourself. Cleanly formulated, readily accessible. I am in love with you, Kosas. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. It has been the coolest opportunity. But before I go, I wanted to ask you all what we'd like to see from Kosas reviewed next? I could probably do a full face worth of product more or less. They have eyeshadow, blush, lip product. It would just be brows and mascara and powder that I would be without. Let me know if you'd like to see that. I can absolutely do a full face. Or do you want me to sit down and do a dedicated review of the tinted face oil, of the lip oils, of the blushes? Again, I have reviewed the blushes. I will include them down below. They've been in my yearly favorites for the last 2 years. They have powder, cream formulations. They've got it all. So any helpful links, I'm going to include that down below as well. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Any questions, comments, concerns that I can assist you with, please feel free to leave me a comment. I am all over the comments these days. I am doing significantly better. But thank you again to Kosas. Thank you again to you all, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.